Hi guys and welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 90 YouTube channel, continuing the Cercle Brugge save on FM 2015. Still going with the face cam. Last episode was the first one that had it and I want to see what feedback I get. Let me know what you think. I feel a bit more comfortable showing my face in videos now. I do it for Force 9 Thinks, and I do it for my update videos whenever I make them. If I need to make one, then I will. So I'm a bit more comfortable showing my face in videos now, and it's what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of the Cercle Brugge save. Let's see how it goes. Today's game, now the plan today was to face K.A.A again and Club Brugge, but as you can see the Club Brugge game is nowhere to be seen because it's been postponed. To where, I don't know. I could not find it anywhere, which is a bit annoying because I forfeited the chance to face Anderlecht live, and as you can see we actually beat them for the first time in the series. We've beaten Anderlecht. It was a 2-0 win, and Cercle Brugge at the moment are like Bounty Kitchen Roll. We're on a roll. I mean, we're unbeaten after 6 games. We are top of the league. We have won 4. We have drawn 2. We have not lost a game, and our goal difference is +6. We are playing very, very well, and I'm very pleased that I can say that. So let's go to the schedule. So where's this Club Brugge? Oh, hello, it's there. So the Club Brugge game has been moved to January, and we faced them twice in January because it's been postponed. I think that's because they're in the Europa League. So let's have a look at that. They are in the Europa League. They've got Victoria, Dinamo and Malmo in their group, which is quite difficult. So that's a fun thing there to look at. So we're not gonna play Club Brugge today. Obviously, we're gonna play the game, and then we're going straight into the RMP game. We are going to do 2 games today. It's something I do want to do now. Videos won't be too long or too short, so I'll like to try and keep them below half an hour. Yesterday's video was a bit shorter because there was only one live com, the Kortrijk game. So that's the reason for that. So let's go through the games off screen, and then we'll go through a few bits of transfer action before the window closed. I did actually make a deadline day signing, I think. So of course we beat Kortrijk 2-0 in our first live com of the season. Good win. We've conceded a few goals, but we've got points, which is what matters. So we had a 3-2 win away against Charleroi. Sacko has been doing very, very well. The loanee from Sporting. Made a few changes here. I brought in Ismaila and DA for Thibaut Van Acker, who is struggling a bit for fitness. So we brought in DA. And we also swapped. Dahena was injured after the game, so we had to lose him. We put Medeiros on the left, who had a good game. Impressed with him. And we also swapped Nando for D'Alessandro because I'm going to be rotating them a bit. That was the changes. And it was a 3-2 win, as I said. Sacko scored a goal either side of half-time, one of which was a penalty. He's scored 2 penalties for us now. Charleroi brought it back to 2-2 though. Alexandra Kropanes and Niskans Kibano brought it back to 2 each. And then 2 minutes from full time, Nicolas Gilashvili came off the bench for Viola, who took a knock, and he scored the winner. So I'm impressed with this performance. Made a defensive change as well because Borden was was at fault for the goals, so I thought I'd just sort of got to keep it fresh in defence. But a 3-2 win is good. I was impressed with that. It's a good win there. We had the same scoreline at home against Lokeren, who are a good team, and we went behind in this game. The former Everton man Apostolos Velios scored in the 9th minute. A bit of a mistake by our right back Geblik, who missed the interception, so that's what happened there. Sacko brought it back to 1-1 in the 25th minute, and then scored again in the 43rd minute to give us a 2-1 lead going into half time. And then after the break, Gilashvili 4 minutes afterwards, after the restart, made it 3-1. Zivkovic, not that Zivkovic, the one the kid won, Dusan Zivkovic, brought it back to 3-2 for Lokeren. We held on for the win though. We went to contain for the last few minutes. We held on for the 3-2 win. And then the only change I made here was I swapped Viola for Gilashvili just to give us something else up front. And it worked well. He got a goal, so that's good. We had Cornelis come off the bench as well. And Martins came off the bench as well. But he's still at the club. We couldn't sell him, so he is still at the club. We'll see what we can do with him. He's not the greatest of players. And Vila also came off the bench, who was a new signing, who I'll go through in a little bit. Then we dropped our first points of the season at home against Standard Liège, who are a good team. So yeah, I think we were unlucky here. We did well. They had a few more shots than us. Possession was equal, but I thought we played well. We defended badly though. Going forward would be great. But Dusan and Borden in the centre halves have been slightly disappointing this year, which is a shame that I have to say that. Standard took the lead in the 10th minute. Riku Risky scored that goal to give them the lead. Sacko, another 2 goals. He's scoring for fun. It's amazing that this is happening. 15th minute, and then he made it 2-1 on 32 minutes. So we took a 2-1 lead in the half-time again, and then 47th minute, 2 minutes after the restart, Anthony Knockout with a thunderbolt of a goal, actually. It was a great finish to bring it back to 2 each, and that's how it ended. Made a few changes here, defensive changes. Boarding came off for El Masauli, who wasn't much better. But yeah, we defended badly in this game, let us down. If it hadn't been for Martinez, we would have lost the game. Martinez has been very good this season. We also drew against Westerlo. This is 1-1. And yeah, the goals came in the 1st and 2nd minutes, which is mad. Boarding's goal, it was actually a rare goal from a corner. We don't get a lot of them. It was a direct header from a corner on, I think it was 41 seconds to be exact. And then almost exactly a minute later, Mohamed Oulad scored to make it 1-1, and that's how it ended. 1st and 2nd minutes, and that was it. I was thinking, we're going to have a big scoring game here, but no. 2 minutes, and then that was all the goals. They dried up after that. We had a few shots, a few chances. We just edged it in possession, but Sacko had an off game here. I think it was a bit of burnout, maybe. K.S.V also did well, and then D.A. He was playing a bit further up. He can also play in midfield. We've trained him up a bit there, but he hasn't been the best there. So I think I will keep him as a defensive midfielder, but we do have that option further up the pitch if things do get a bit tough there. And then I think there's one more game to go through. Yeah, we beat Anderlecht for the first time in the save. We've had a lot of bad luck against them. I don't think we've even drawn against them. I think they've beaten us every single time. Bernardo Silva has scored 4 in the past 4 against us. And there's someone else who scored 3. I think it was Bootin. I'm not sure though. So yeah, that was a shame. But we won this game 2-0. Nicholas Glashvili scored in the 37th minute to give us a 1-0 lead. And it stayed like that for a while. We had an opportunity to double the lead on 77 minutes, but Vila, who had just come on for Sacko, who was had another bad game, so I thought I'd sort of change him and give us another option. And yeah, Vila came on, took the penalty, and it was saved by Kaminski, the goalkeeper. It was conceded by Anthony van den Boer, who had a miserable game. Did the former Portsmouth man. We did double our lead in the end though. Marco D'Alessandro scored in the 90th minute, the last minute of regular time. Much better defensive performance. Martinez had a great performance. Borden had a great defensive performance. I'm impressed with how he did. And El Masaudi as well did well. He wasn't great. We got him in January last season and he didn't really impress me. But he's picked it up a bit this year, so we'll hope he can improve. So a much better performance. I was impressed with this. And against Anderlecht, the champions, that's a great win. And we are looking very good. As I said, we are top of the league. 4 wins, 2 draws, and no losses. So I'm impressed with that. So let's go through some transfers then. It's now September, so there are some deadline day signings that were made. There was an outgoing as well. Viola is no longer at the club. He's gone to Lamel, and we actually got some money for him. £50,000. So his value's already gone up as well. I don't know how he's done for Lamel. He hasn't played yet, has he? No. He went on deadline day. He was unhappy about first team chances. But to be fair, he was on, I think, $8,000 a week. And I mean, look, that's not enough goals, is it? He got double figures in our first year in the second league. But after that, he dropped off, didn't play as much. So I thought, he's our highest earner. He doesn't deserve to be earning that much. I didn't want to give him a wage cut. I just thought it'd be best to sell him. But we did bring in a couple more players. Both free agents, actually. Emiliano Vila is the first one. He's an Albanian midfielder. But as you can see, he plays in a variety of positions. Mainly as an attacking midfielder in a central role. But he can play on the right wing. He can play as a striker. A very versatile player. And he's got some good attributes as well. As you can see, his physicals are quite balanced. And he's got good natural fitness and stamina. Determination's 15. He's got a good work rate. Technical attributes, he's only really got crossing there, but yeah, we'll see how he does. He's got a good report, as you can see, 3.5 star. But I say skill wise, he's kind of limited, as it said in the weaknesses there. But he's got good mentals, so hopefully that'll help him. And the other one is Mans Herman, who is another free agent, 20-year-old Swedish striker, plays as a poacher mainly. And he's a good team player, so you can expect, maybe assists from him. I don't know how much he'll play this season. He's in our under 21s at the moment. His report at the moment currently is okay. He could be handy in a tight spot if we do get injuries. He's got good potential, but I think for now he'll stay in our under 21s, and I might loan him out. So that is what has been happening on the transfer front. So Janssens is still unhappy, but he has gone on loan to Mon, so he's no longer here. And I think there was someone else who went on loan. Sab has gone on loan. De Klerk has gone on loan as well. So there's a few people that have been sent here and there just to try and free up some wage space. As you can see, our wages are quite balanced as well. So we've got more transfer income. So I think it's 60% now. I've increased our coaching budget, our junior coaching budget. So we're looking good. And our job security for the first time is very secure. I think it's the first time it's in a very secure. It's been insecure for a while, and we're looking good. I'm pleased with how this is going. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, I don't think I've faced this formation yet. Gent are playing a 3-4-3. Okay. See, look, we're a bit top heavy here, but this is working well. This is the same formation I used on my Charlton save, which unfortunately, excuse me, I've got hiccups, which I unfortunately lost. But it's working well here, so I'm going to stick with it. I don't think I need to make any changes because this was the same team that beat Anderlecht. As you can see, they're fully fit because we've just come back from an international break. And we have a clean bill of health actually as well. Jasmine Buric has not long come back from a fairly lengthy injury. He was out for 6 weeks with a broken finger. And K.A.A is now back as well, but he's not quite up to scratch. He's still a bit tired, I think. We played Maharam in the last game. He started him actually. And he didn't do too badly actually. Made a few tackles, had a good pass rate. So yeah, doing well. But for this game, let's do a quick pick and just see what we get. So Medeiros will come into there, and D.A. Kleiber. I'm wondering if I should give Rafa a game actually. I have not given him a game yet, so I think we'll start him. And we'll put him as an advanced playmaker. So we haven't given him a chance yet, and then we'll change our bench around a bit. So we're going to bring on Cornelis. There's Van Acker, De. So I'm going to leave on the bench. He did well last time, so I think we'll leave Maharam on the bench. Vila's there, Nando's there, Amala's there. We've got another striker we can put on. Carell's, no. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Is that it? I think so. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Where did I just put that guy? Kleiber. We'll want him on the bench. We'll leave Amala behind. There's Vila. There we go. We'll submit that team. We're losing a lot of homegrown players though, so I think we need to try and buy some more homegrown players. Apparently our decision to drop Kleiber has caused a stir. We're not going to mention that. He hasn't been playing that well. He had an off game last time. The team talk didn't go well, but let's start. Let's go. As you can see, no instructions. We're just starting on standard flexible. So we'll see what happens in the first few minutes, and then we'll make the relevant adjustments. So yeah, 5 minutes played. Nothing's happened yet. We've got a bit more possession now. And let's see what we can do here. 21 minutes. There's still nothing. So let's try and change something then. Let's try and control the game and go structured, and let's set some instructions. We're going to close down more and tighter marking. We're going to drop a bit deeper, and we're going to leave it at that for now. They've got a corner here though, and they've scored from it. A player that has a knock as well, Salalic, has scored for Gent, who are just below us. We're the only team that's unbeaten, but Gent are only a point behind us. We'll see how long we can keep this run going. I think our opposition are also like Bounty Tissue because they're SAWFT soft. Yes, I am a NXT fan, and I am an Enzo and K.S.V fan. Those guys are awesome. We've got a chance here. Rafa to Galashvili. Can he get a ball into the number 8? Oh, it's been bundled over. It was Hadi Sacko. That's his 8th goal in 7 games. Okay. Keep scoring, Hadi Sacko, please. Keep going. 41 minutes. We've still got the 1-goal lead. And we're just lower on possession. Gent have had a few more chances than us. But we're doing well, so let's keep it going. And we're not going to change anything because we're winning. Noé Dusen, that's a good pass to Sacko, but the ball there wasn't great. Here is Vico to Svensson. Okay, that's the end of that highlight. I've got a free kick here, though. Almost a instant highlight straight after. Martinez holds onto the ball. We're at 1 each. If I can keep a draw, that's fine. Gent are a good team, so I think a draw at Gent is a good result. But if we can get a win, that would be superb. Mabalou is on the ball now. And he's moved into the penalty area. He's found Fuego, who's got space to move into. Here's Raman. Svensson. That's a good finish. And they're now 2-1 up. I'm going to go attacking. See, we're conceding goals. We're scoring goals, but we're conceding them as well. So we need to stop doing that. 48 minutes. See, they've had a few more shots than us. I've gone attacking. I do want to make a change. I think we're gonna make a change. We're gonna bring off D'Alessandro. He hasn't had a great game. We're gonna bring on Nando, and we're gonna play him as a Ramdeuter. I don't want to try and use a Ramdeuter because it's something that I've never really. Well, I have used it, but I've never really sort of used it extensively. And he's got the ball here, is Nando, and he's got Sacko. He had players to the right and left of him. Here's De Poitre to Mabalou, Raman, and they're going to score again here. Vico from a tight angle. That's 3-1. Right. This isn't going well. Right. We're gonna stay on control. In fact, I'm gonna go fluid. Let's see if that works. Let's try and retain possession. 78 minutes. This isn't going well. Right. Right. 79 minutes actually. We're going overload and we're going highly structured. We're gonna bring on Kleiber for Rafa. Go box to box, and we're also going to bring on Vila for Gilashvili to get an option up front. We're playing him as a Trecatista. He is already a Trecatista. So we've got 10 minutes and we're 3-1 down. So this could be our first defeat of the season, but I say it wasn't going to last forever here. Borden with the block there. Nando with the ball to Medeiros. He's found Vila. Here's Nando. Kleiber. That's a great goal. If we've just brought him on, that is his first goal. That's a great. It's 3-2. It's 10 minutes left. If we can get an equaliser, that's great. Fantastic. Keep going. But we're running out of time now. We're into injury time. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, I wasn't sure, but that's full time. It's a defeat, but it's a tight defeat. But we played well there. You know, we had a good lead. Despite the result, I'm pleased with your performance out there. I'll say that. So that's a 3-2 defeat. Never mind. We are still top of the league though. That was our first defeat, but we played one more game. So that would be why that is. So we will do another game today. I've been recording for about 18 minutes. So yeah, after 6 games unbeaten, we've suffered defeat. Never mind. I hope the lads can keep their heads up and focus on the next match. I'll say that. I go into every match thinking we can get a good result. Players are confident of winning every game. So the next game was against RMP, wasn't it? Yeah. Who we beat in the last game of our Europa League playoff group to win the group. But then we collapsed against Ostend. And yeah, we couldn't get into the Europa League. I'm not going to pronounce that. That's just silly. I don't want to buy any more players. We can't buy any more players. We have money, so there may be some stuff coming in January, but we'll see. So I will now skip ahead to the RMP match, and hopefully this won't be too long of a video. Alright, here we go. 24th of September 2017, RMP versus Cercle Brugge. See if we can bounce back from the Gent defeat. Hopefully this will be a bit better. So team selection. So we are going to stick with Kleiber, because he's better than Rafa. And he scored, of course, as well. I don't think there's anything else we really need to change. I'm actually going to bring on El Masaudi for Dusen. He hasn't been playing very well. But I think that will be all we need to do. I'm going to bring on De Gea for as well, just to give me a bit more experience. So we have someone experienced if Medeiros comes off or gets injured or what have you. But I think we'll leave it at that. No one really playing badly, so there's not a lot we need to change. So let's submit the team, and we'll stick with this, and hopefully it will give us a victory against RMP. So we are the favourites here. I'm expecting a win, but I'm not going to say that. Let's go for some individual team talks. Hopefully that will motivate them and help us towards the win, because we didn't do any of this last time. The team talk was very generic and neutral. They've got Shevchenko. It's Eugenie Shevchenko. We're fine. I'm not even sure where Andrei Shevchenko would be on this game. I don't know. But, they're moving forward here. Of course, again, no instructions, but Boyce has won the ball back there. Langiel with a poor first touch. And the first chance of the game wasn't really a chance, but the first action of the game fell to them. Kleiber's on the ball now. He's found D'Alessandro, and that's a great ball. He cuts inside the number 4, and D'Alessandro scores in the 3rd minute, and that's a great start. That was a great move to sort of sit inside the number 4 there. What was the number 4? Let's see who it was. Kleiber as well. A great pass to him, and then just sort of first touch was great. Cuts inside. Was his name Smeg? Sorry, number 4. Smet. Oh god, I could have sworn that said Smeg then. The ball is cleared away. Jacolis chases after it, as does number 20 Gevlik, who's now on the wrong side of the pitch. He needs to get back into position, please. But Boyce is on the ball now, and they're headed by Bowley. Medeiros wins the ball back, and it's with RMP again. Here's De Flem. Here is Shevchenko. Hopefully he's not like the main Shevchenko. That is a good cross. Dingome is on the end of it. Bordin couldn't get on the end of it. He was chasing it. He was going like sort of the same direction as the ball as well. So that was strange decision making there. But it's 1-1 now. And yeah, Brayton's now gone down to 6.3 because of it. 15 minutes in, we've only had the one chance and the one shot, and that was the goal. So let's try and go a bit more attacking. We'll leave it on flexible, and again we're going to go more direct. We're going to close down more. We're going to use tighter marking, and we're going to sit deeper. Here's Shevchenko again. He's found Ivanov. Here's Mikhail Ivanov. Shevchenko, Jacolis. Good save by Martinez. This is worrying stuff though. They're attacking RMP. We've still only had the one shot. Gevlik clears the ball away, but Delacourt will claim it back for RMP. 25 minutes played. We're not playing well here. After the great start, if we have 2 back-to-back defeats, that's going to suck. The curse of the live com is back. Boyce up. It might not be though. Bordin, you've got to get on the end of that. Come on. Get a cross in. That's good. Kleiber. Chances. We've had a few more shots, and there was a good chance to equalise there, but Bordin could not get on the end of the ball, and we haven't been playing well. We can still win this. All right, let's stick with this again. Let's see if we can improve. I'm going to just swap those 2 rounds, just like that. And I'm not going to make any substitutions just yet. That would be a bit harsh, I think. But if things don't improve, then I will be making changes. Boyce, that is a great ball to Medeiros, and Bowley wins the ball back, and it's a great clearance, but that was a great ball. And the defending in this game has been poor. Gevlik to Boyce. Sacko. D'Alessandro, that's a great pass. Galashvili, 1-1, no, 2-1 rather. 2-1, we scored in the 3rd minute, didn't we? D'Alessandro was scoring well, and that was a great assist as well. Boyce to Hadi Sacko. Please tell me you saw that. Rewind. How can I rewind this? Here we go. Boyce from the throw, and this was about right, wasn't it? Gevlik to Boyce. Watch. Right, slowing it down. There we go. Watch this. Back heel, D'Alessandro and Galashvili on the volley. Excellent. I'm happy. 2-1. We're playing well. This is better. I'm going to control... Damn it. I'm going to control the game now. I'm not going to sit this out. I'm going to go for a third and then go defensive. But I'm going to make a change in defence. We're going to bring on Dusen for Bordin. And I'm actually going to make another change. I'm going to bring on... I'm going to bring on Cornelis for Gevlik. Just to give him a bit of a rest. Because he's played a lot. He's been substituted a couple of times. But I think just to get that bit of experience in the back there, to try and sort them out will help. But we're still 2-1 up. But they've got a throw in here. And the throw in was I was going to say poor, but nobody chased after it. Here's Georgiev to Shevchenko, and he was offside. No, it wasn't, and that was a poor finish. Martinez catch it. Well, it was straight at him. Caught it. We're playing much, much better. Langier with a throw in for RMP. Here's Guimaraes. Shevchenko. Oh, that's unfortunate. Was that an own goal? I don't know if Shevchenko's shot was going on target. That is unfortunate. Langier with a throw in. Here's Guimaraes. Shevchenko. See, that might have been going off target. That is an unfortunate deflection. That sucks. Right, I'm going to make my last change. I'm going to bring on Dehaena for Medeiros. Just keep it fresh up on top. We're going to go back to attacking, and we're going to go for a 3-2 win here. A draw wouldn't be so bad. RMP are a bit low down on the table, though. They're not the best of teams. So to draw to them probably isn't really a great result. Okay, sorry about that, guys. With 2 minutes left of the game, my phone reached maximum recording time. So I need to maybe use a different camera or make my videos shorter. So yeah, I didn't realise that. So we'll carry on. So Boyce with a free kick here. It's held on to by the goalkeeper. But we've got maybe one more chance before the whistle is blown. Otherwise, it's going to be a draw. Kleiber wins the ball. This is slowed down a bit. Here we go. Here's Sacko. I just called him Sacko. Sack. Dehaena. He's lost out. That'll be it, I think, unless we can get something from this. No, he passes it back to the goalkeeper instead. We've got a draw. That was disappointing. Yeah. We should have won that. So we've now dropped down the table a bit. Standard and Zolta have overtaken us. And Anderlecht are in 7th after 8 games. That's strange for them. But we're in 3rd place. We're still doing well, though. We've only suffered the 1 defeat. And we're in the top 6. That's where we want to be. But that was an unfortunate own goal for their equaliser. That's a shame that we lost, that we failed to win because of that. That is a shame. But never mind. We'll leave the match. We've got Capella next in the cup. I'm hoping for a cup run. I do want to win the Belgian Cup as well. We've come close before. We were runners-up in the 2015-2016 season. We lost to Oostende last season, our rivals, which was a shame. But I'm hoping for a half-decent cup run and try and get to the end of that. So what do we have coming up? So we've got the cup game. We've got Mechelen and Genk and Zolta. So if we do those ones, yeah. So our next live comes, we'll be facing Oostende at home, our local rivals, and we'll be travelling to Santriden to play a former player of ours, actually, Suku Tabazi plays for them. So Oostende and Santriden will be our next live com. Might not be tomorrow, because I have an interview tomorrow, so I might not be able to do it for them. This video today will come out on the Tuesday, which is also deadline day, excited for that. So yeah, there may not be a video Wednesday, just be aware of that. But I'll try and make up for it and try and do maybe an extra video later in the week or something. Try and do a weekend video. And it's also my birthday on Friday as well, so I'm not sure what time I'll have then to do that. Yeah, Friday's my birthday, I'm just putting it out there. So yeah, wish me a happy birthday on Twitter if you are about, and if you remember. So that's going to do it for this video then. So a defeat and a draw, not the best, but we've only suffered 1 loss so far this season, which isn't all too bad. It's okay. But yeah, well, we'll go again next time with Oostende and Santriden. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, leave any comments you might want to make. And if you want to see my videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys, and goodbye.